there's a lot for us to talk about this evening. Let's start with the first goal for the New Saints, shall we? Back in the side after injury, Blaine Hudson, what a header.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I've got to mention Blaine Hudson. I thought he was outstanding tonight. As you say, he come in for an injured Ryan Astles. He'd only just come back into training as well, and he hadn't really played much of pre-season because he had a persistent knee injury. So to be able to come back into the team at any time is so hard to do that, let alone on the biggest stage in the biggest game against such quality opposition. So really pleased for him, Blaine, and not just the goal, but his performance as well. I thought he was outstanding, and one of the good reasons it gave us a platform to win the game tonight.
And it's one of the things that we have talked about in interviews. There are players who are perhaps not in the side at the moment. They get their chance, they come in and they give you another managerial selection headache as the season unfolds.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we want. It's good. We've got really good competition for places at the moment. I think in all three of the units, the forwards, the midfield and the defenders. And they really showed that tonight. I think the players are pushing each other. Clearly from the performance tonight, the work rate was exceptional from all players involved. And I think that's what you want. You want good, healthy competition in there, and I'm glad that they got to show that tonight.
And it's always great, of course, as a new head coach coming into a club, when your signings make an immediate impact. Declan McManus, first hat-trick in European football. He's only just started to compete, of course, on the European stage. What a great night it was for him. Yeah,
it was. I mean, a lot of work went into the Deck signing, not just the things that you see, but a lot behind, doing our research, doing the due diligence with him, and first and foremost, just a good character. So he's come in and really added to the group from a character perspective, and we're really pleased for that. I thought the third goal was outstanding, fantastic goal. And yeah, look, his hold-up plays, general hold-up plays really allowed us to get us up the pitch, especially in Europe. So, but pleased for him, like you say, strikers need to score goals and they want to score, so pleased for him.
And penalties have been a little bit hit and miss for the New Saints in recent seasons, but it seems like we found our man on the spot because he scored twice from the penalty spot this evening.
Yeah, no, he did, and looked nice and confident with that strike as well. So, yeah, he's a penalty taker at the moment, and rightly so, and I think he enjoys that pressure and that challenge of taking the penalties.
And Anthony, 4-0 up, like the rest of us, they're obviously very happy with that scoreline. 2 late goals though, how disappointing are you with those?
Yeah, I think probably, I mean, the way we defended and how deep we were, I thought they'd probably always score, to be fair. But probably the last one was the real killer. I think the referee gave 4 minutes added time. It was well over 4 minutes. He went to put the whistle in the mouth when the ball went in the net. We're disappointed with that, but when a player of that quality puts it in the top corner, probably I'd have to see it again, but there's probably not much you can do. I think before the game though, if you'd said, look, you're going to win 2-0, obviously with no away goals, we're playing here at Cardiff, which is an amazing stadium, but is really an away game for us as well, so we're really playing 2 away games. That if you'd take a 2-0 victory against that quality opposition with the threats and the players that they'd have, you would definitely take it before. So probably, yeah, mostly pleased, but a little bit annoyed at the conceding the goals, and the players were as well. In the change room there, they were really disappointed with that. So that shows, I think, how far we've come, how much we value the defending as a whole team, and how much we want to try and keep that clean sheet.
One thing we've seen from the New Saints this season is that goals are being scored. That means if that continues, when we go to the Czech Republic next week, all we have to do is score that 1 goal, and then we make it very, very difficult for Plzeň.
Yeah, I mean, look, we have been quite prolific so far. I think we've been ruthless, we've been clinical in the final third from all aspects. I think the set plays have been good as well. We work very hard on them. So Chris Sargent does a very good job on the set plays, and we've got the rewards from that. However, I think it's not going to be that easy in this game when we go away. I think a 2-0 lead's always a dangerous scoreline, and we'll really look back at the video, study it in detail, get a real good tactical plan together like we did today, and we've got threats in the team. We can score goals from different ways, so we're pleased with that, but it's going to be a very tough game next week.
And finally, that game next week, of course, however you look at it, 2-goal advantage, the New Saints is in the driving seat.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, it's going to be, when you're 2-0 up, that's what it's about. I think if you'd, like we said, offered 2-0 before the game, you would definitely have taken it, and we'd much rather be in that position than round the other way.